Hello everyone, ObiVanDamme here and welcome back to Let's Play Lords and Villeins. We will start off today's episode by potentially accepting the Brewing family. We already talked about that in the last episode, that this might actually be a pretty good idea. Because they can already start working on their own. We have everything we need to set up brewing, and we also have a running inn so they can sell the beer that they are producing. So I think we will accept the Brewer family right away. For the moment, they have to stay at the inn because I think we have too much construction going on at the same time. You can see that the second forager family didn't even finish their own home yet, so it might not be or we might not have the resources available to construct two new houses, because we not only need a house for the Brewer family, but we also should start to build a house for the Taylor family, which brings me to the comment of the day by the one Marlowe, who said, might as well start planning the house for the Inn family. I believe they don't even have a place to store their own stuff for now. And let me quickly talk about that comment, or both parts of that comment. First part, we might start planning the house for the Inn family. You're absolutely right. We will do that in today's episode. Second part, they don't have a place to store their own stuff for now. That's also correct, but that is intentional. And let me quickly talk about why. So, if you remember, when we transferred the ownership of the inn zone from the farmers to the tailors, the ownership of all of the stuff that was stored in the inn zone's inventory got transferred as well. They immediately received ownership of all the beer barrels, because items that are stored in inventories do not belong to a person directly, but they belong to the family that is assigned to the zone where the inventory is built in. Okay, so the only things that really belong to a person or a family directly are stuff in their personal inventory and animals. They always belong to a family no matter where they currently are. Which makes sense. So to prevent that the innkeeper will lose their complete belongings, everything they own, when the inn zone's ownership changes, I did not on purpose build inventories or storage areas for personal belongings, which is the closet, or the, what is it called? The stuff where, the cabinet. We did not build a cabinet because I don't want them to store all their clothing. And we also did not build a chest because I don't want them to store their money. Unfortunately, we have to place the bar, and the bar is an inventory for gold or for money and also for meals. So the problem that we currently have is when we transfer ownership of the inn, the old family that is leaving will lose all of their meals and all of their money, which is not good. To prevent that, what we are going to do when we transfer ownership of the inn, which we might do regularly whenever we accept a new family that has nothing to do, we will build a new zone for the old family, which has at least a shelf and a chest. And then we are going to deconstruct the bar. That way they will bring all of the meals and all of the money to an inventory that can store these, which should be a shelf in their new zone, and also the chest in the new zone. And just while I'm talking about that, it might be a good idea to deconstruct this shelf to prevent the meals from being stored over here. And let's quickly do just that. So that way we can make this the bar something like a personal item or personal touch for the innkeeper. And I like that ritual. It bothers me less than it should, because deconstructing the bar every time we transfer ownership is not really convenient, but it somewhat makes sense. Think about it. What we are going to do is the old innkeeper will deconstruct his own or her own bar, take all the belongings with them, the money, the meals, everything they produced and sold during their time in the inn, and take it with them to their new home. And when the new innkeeper arrives, he will just construct a new bar for his lifetime as the innkeeper. I kind of like that ritual, and all of the construction materials should be transferred because the ground storages belong to the in zone. So all of the wooden rods, stone, wood, potentially planks that are stored in the ground storage, all of that will be transferred to the new owner. And I think that's kind of nice. Speaking of ground storage, let's actually put another ground storage in this area where we previously had all the food. And quickly do one sell beer, meal, and bedrooms at the inn. I'm not really sure why. Let's speed up the game. Why all of these meals are in the shelf? I thought that when I deconstruct the shelves, they would store the meals inside the bar. Oh, the bar has a capacity of 40. Okay, that's why. So they will only transfer new meals over here when someone actually buys some meals. Okay, that's fine for me. I think 40 meals for the inn should be okay. They will need... they have 2 barrels, so they can store lots of ingredients. I think that's fine. Okay, so with all of that out of the way, let's start a new zone. Should we set up the farmer first, the brewer first, or should we set up the tailor first? Let's start with the brewer. And for the brewer, as well as the tailor, we are going to use a layout. Oh, there's a caravan. No, for the tailors. For the tailors, we will use a layout by one of the Discord users. Name is Can C. He provided 3 different 13 by 13 housing layouts, and we will use one of that for the tailor family. Let's start with the layout for the brewer. So we'll assign a zone. Household zone doesn't really matter where. I think we'll just do it over here because, well, why not? And then we are going to need, oh, what kind of wall do we want? How much straw do we have? We have 180 straw. I'm wondering, do they already have enough stuff to start build? Yeah, they start building. Because there should still not be that much wood available. But I think that's because we have a high tax. Yeah, we have 50% sockage on all of that. We can hand out planks and wood in case it's not enough. That should be fine. We have the high tax to reach the demands of the king, but I think that's fine. Did they bring a sheep with them? They did not. Okay. Well, let's just take wooden walls. I just like the wooden walls. It's the best material we have available. And we will build one of our standard layouts. I think it's that one. Maybe a little bit more space. I want to have space of one double bed, one bed, double bed here, bed there, and then we go up. Just like this. That's for the brewer family, so we can already assign this to the brewers. You will of course live here for free. Go ahead. So we can now start making stuff. And then let's edit the zone and remove all of this. And in here, we are going to add a brewery. Where is the brewery? Mason Brewery over here. Whoops, that was a bit much. Just like this. Okay, and then in here, I think we will do a wooden fence, or maybe a wattle fence. Let's use a wattle fence. And we're going to make this a square without cutting corners in here. Maybe we can cut the corner on top. Nah, doesn't really make sense. Let's just make a full square, that's fine. Now we only need a fence gate. Or multiple. One over here. And we can have... Yeah, let's have one on the top and one on the bottom. And then in here we are going to need trellis, support for grapes and hops, exactly. So we need those. Let's take a look where they can build 3 right here, 3 right here, and 3 right here. I really hope that 9 of them is enough. Or maybe, wait a second, let's do something different. We'll make 12 in total. Like this. I hope that's enough. I think I have an even better idea. If we remove this fence gate right here, we can then make make even more of these. No, we cannot. That doesn't make sense. Oh no, it makes sense. We will make 1 row of 4 down here. Then we leave 1 space open, 6 by 6, 1 space open, another 6 by 6. Okay, I hope that's enough. So now let's see. We need the filtering tube and the brewing station. Let's add 2 brewing stations right here. And let's add... I think they also need a cauldron to cook the hops, exactly. So they need a cauldron. Cauldron will go right here. And then... we need the filtering tub. Oh, that's a big one. But it fits in here perfectly. So we will do something like this. And now this zone is kind of full. I'm wondering, we don't have a way to store the beer yet. So maybe we can store the beer in the home. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's add 2 beer rails in here. And then we need a door right there. It is pretty packed. Maybe we can remove some of the trellis if we get enough hops. I'm really not sure. Maybe we need... that's also an option. We can make this 1.5 squares. So we can add 7 squares, 7 by 13 down here. And then just have a complete field of trellis. And then we can make this into a brewery completely. At the moment, it's an outdoor brewing station. I don't know if I like that, but for the moment, I think it's fine. Sockage, we don't need that much beer. Let's keep it at 10%. That's completely fine. You can keep basically all of that. And now let's speed up the game. And we might need to clear stuff. Let's open the salvage menu. And I want you to salvage all of that. Oh no, it's objects. Can you salvage all of the trees in here? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, perfect. So they are still living in the inn. What do we need for constructing this? This is all planks. Tanning family. No, we don't need that yet. Oh, they need the yarn. So this is 6, 12, 16. So we will give them 16 yarn. Let's go to the warehouse book. Grant you, and you will get 16 yarn. Something like that. And I think we will also grant you 25, 30, and yeah, you also need that. Where's the straw? Over here. Let's go get 50. Get that. And I will also give you 50 of these pumpkins. It's fine, just for the start. Welcome to the town. So now let's continue with the home of that family. Bring up the construction menu. I'm not sure if we actually need such a big sleeping room. I think something like that is fine. Let's give them a straw double bed right here. And then straw bed right here, right here. And then we should be able to fit one in here and one in there, which is more than enough. Okay, then you will also get a chest. A chest right next to the parents' bed. And you can also get a cabinet. Cabinet will go right here. And now we can give you all of the cooking stuff. So you will get a cooking table. You will get a cauldron right here. We then need shelf, which will go right next to the door potentially. A couple of barrels, or maybe just one barrel behind that, which is great. We will give you some ground storage. Where's the ground storage? Ground storage is right here. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. They're already... That's looking pretty good. At the moment they are prioritizing construction over production, which I think is okay-ish. Oh, a hunter family. That would be great. That would also enable a butcher. But we currently have too many families that are not fully set up yet. Let's grow slowly. I think that makes sense. Okay, so now we have all of this set up. They need a wooden block. Which we can add right here, and then we will just add a door to the north. Right between the barrels. Something like this, that should be fine. And then all of this is set up, so we can now add the fireplaces. Oh no, wait, we need the tables first. Let's add a table. Oh, this can actually be pretty big. Can add a table right in the center. Or maybe a bit to the right. Yeah, let's do this. And then some chairs. Everything will be chairs because chairs are walkable. This. Also, let's just add 4 for the moment. Just for 3 members in the family at the moment. So 4 should be more than enough. And now all you need is fireplaces. You can have one fireplace in the corner. Another fireplace down here. And maybe a candle right there. Okay, oh, there's already hops being grown. Nice. Okay, so that's good. So now we have, take a look at the roofing. Just need a little bit of roofing and wall building back here. There's actually a lot of people visiting the inn. Maybe we can just grant a little bit of planks to the 6 planks. Yeah, that's actually a lot. We turned down the plank production because that's something I'm always struggling with. How many planks do we actually need? Because most of the time I think we have too many planks, and then all of a sudden no one is building furniture anymore. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the priority system. I don't know. Another brewer. Nope, thanks. Okay, so the brewing setup is fine. Now we can start with the tailors. And the tailors will get their home up here. Having the tailors build their home up here is actually kind of weird because they have to travel a long distance to build that. So maybe we can do a shortcut and have the Lord family build that. Do they have anything to do at the moment? I don't think so. The Lords are basically not doing anything. Okay, so in that case, what we are going to do, we will delete this zone and make it a manor. We will not put storage in here, just the housing layout. And then... No, wait, if it's not assigned, I think the Lord family will build it anyways. So we should be fine with having that an unassigned household. Okay, so now let's take a look. How we want to do that. The layout that was provided looks something like this. It looks like a tiny castle, to be honest, and I really like that. A baker, nope, thanks. Yeah, that was the Lord. He's already starting the construction, which is perfect. First of all, let's go to furniture and clear out the entire area. I always forget that. That's something you should most of the time just do before you start building to prevent people getting stuck and items not being accessible. You don't need any of that in the zone anyways, most of the time. So, wooden wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a 4x4 area in here that looks like 2 towers. Just like that. And then you'll go up to here, up to there. Just like this. Okay, so now we need doors. And we will have the doors in here and in here, and of course one in the front right there. And we might also add a back door because we can add wells and wooden blocks and some storages in this area, which is kind of nice. And let's just start with exactly that. We will build ground storage over here, and we will add a wooden block right here. We might also... Do we have a public well yet? We don't. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's do that. And I tend to do it that way. Look at this. We will do a public area right here. And we will do a public area maybe right here. And then these will just get a well. That and that. And that's it. Perfect. Okay, so now we have that. Another Tanner family, don't need this. So now let's set up this house, these houses interior. As I said, no storage yet. I don't want them to build any storage in here. Oh, also something I forgot. Yeah, let me show you something. What we are going to do is we will integrate the tailor workshop in one of these rooms. So this will be the living room. This will be the sleeping room. We have enough space for a double bed here, a single bed here, and 2 single beds on the top wall. So it will be enough for 5 people, or 4 if you don't have double beds. So we will do the tailor's workshop right here, like this. And then let's see the storefront. If we remove that, we can build the storefront right here. And then for the tailor, we are going to need the tailor workshop. That will go right there. We will need a spinning wheel right here. We'll need a loom right here. And then just cabinets, and we will just add 3 of them. Right there. Maybe that's 1 too much. Because I want a fireplace right here. So we'll fireplace right here. We'll have a fireplace right here. We'll have somewhere in here a fireplace as well. Let's build the cooking stuff. So we have cooking table, cauldron, and the barrel. Yeah, that's pretty much the standard layout that I always use for zones for the kitchen. I don't think they will use the shelves and the barrels yet. I think the Lord Manors, or the Lords, they will just build that. They will not use the zone because it's not assigned to them. So I think it should be okay to even add the beds in here. So let's do a double bed in here, and then 2 single beds here and here. The tailors have lots of cabinets because of the workshop, so we don't need that. There's a caravan. Is it a caravan or just visitors? Let's take a look at the caravan. Well, yeah, where is it now? Okay, it just shows where they spawned. It would be great if clicking on them again would point you to where the caravan is currently sitting at. And it looks like they are gone already. Or they are at the inn. No, oh, we have a miller coming in. And another farmer family. We don't need the millers yet. Because we still don't have the sheep that we need for the tailors. And if you look at the amount of construction material we have, I think we can definitely turn down the taxes on this one. So let's go down to 20% taxes right here, and let's also go down to 20% taxes right here. We have way more than enough, and we will have one more taxing day before the tax collector will arrive. So we have something like this, and I still think we don't have enough planks. No idea why. If we have an oversupply, maybe we should just do that. If we have an oversupply in planks at some point, which might very well be the case, we can just use it to build plank roofs. And we need roofs on 3 additional houses, so it's also summer, so we should not accept more families. We should try to make sure that these houses get built until winter. What we can do in the moment, let's see, if someone is complaining about storage, let's see, that's something that happened all the time. Oh, it's the brewer. What's here? A trash pile of wooden, I don't think, yeah, they don't have enough ground storage. And that's completely true, because I forgot that. What we are going to do is we will add a wooden door in here. And then we will just add the ground storage. To right there. Hey, look at your hops plant. It is sick. See that? Take care of it. Hello? What are you doing? Let's salvage these trees. Yeah, let's salvage all of the surroundings here as well. All of that should go. Okay. So now I wonder, the hops is, this is fully grown. This is almost fully grown. This is fully grown. Okay, now it's dead. Why didn't you harvest it? Ah, here we go. They are now harvesting the hops, replanting the hops. Hops is stored. Oh, it looks like hops is stored in barrels, and yeah, the barrel is fine. It has way more than enough room. Okay, so in theory, maybe the brewing station is still a bit blocked. They need cooked hops. We have hops and we also have a cauldron, so that should not be the problem. Let's just look what the what the brewers are going to do. Is someone starting to brew the hops? We cannot reach this one, I think. Need to deconstruct the bed. Everyone is doing construction work. But no one is brewing anything. They have a wooden block. Maybe the wooden block needs to belong to the brewing station. I think we have way too many trellies, to be honest. I just realized they harvested 20 hops. They have 260 hops already from one harvest. I don't think we need that much. But it's okay. What you're going to do is we'll deconstruct this. And yeah, the wooden block is part of the inventory, so maybe they need that. Let's see what happens. Take the wood, build a wooden block. Okay, so now we have this. It's now constructing stuff. Oh, he was able to reach that. That's perfect. So we now have a wooden block. They have firewood. They don't have it in here. We could actually use another farmer family. Do we have? We only have one. But it's almost winter. I will skip for this year. We will accept more families next year. Or maybe they are just prioritizing construction at the moment. Come on, what are you missing? I'll build you a well right in front of here. Public area. Like this. Is this enough? Or do we need more? Let's salvage these trellies. And we will then add everything they need in here. Yeah, look at that. What we're going to do, we'll add the wooden block in here. We will add a well in here. We will add a bunch of ground storage in here. Can then deconstruct that one. I think we need to put up stone for selling. Straw and clothing, let's also add stone. Market price, it's fine. Okay, so someone should go and buy stone from the warehouse. Let's take a look how much meals. 10 normal meals, wow. And it's 2 gold and 71 silver. I wonder if they are making money actually, or if they lose money. I think there's still a bug where they don't pay for beer, and they also might not actually pay enough for the meals. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see. He's planting and harvesting again. Still waiting for the well to be built. And then we really have everything that was in this menu over here. Oh wait, what we can do, that's actually also true. Can edit this part of the zone. Like this. So that the beer barrels actually belong to the brewer zone. But they should have everything they need now. Family is low on money. The brewer family. Well, yeah, guess what? Because he's not brewing stuff. I think we need to grant them. Let's grant them. Let's actually grant them money. Let's go over here to the brewer family. You will just get 1 gold. And now, please, start doing your job. We'll wait 1 more day and then we'll wrap it up. And maybe I can find out on the Discord what's wrong. Speaking of the Discord, if you want to join the Discord, you can find the link in the description below. The link to my Discord, the link to the Lords and Villeins Discord, which is also amazing because the community is great. And you can answer weird questions like, why the heck are my brewers not brewing stuff? Something was sold out, really? I don't know what it was. Maybe it was straw. More foragers. Oh yeah, I got another comment. I forgot which it was. I didn't prepare for it. So I'm sorry, it is not the comment of the day here at the moment. But you could see that we have cheese in our inventory. I don't know where it comes from. But maybe if you look at the priorities over here, they have the priority to make butter and cheese, the farmers, in this farmland and also in that farmland. And maybe because the priority for butter and cheese is still set, they are going to actually buy milk from the caravans. We saw that one time the farmers went away with 100 bought milk. And maybe the priority for butter and cheese being set caused them to do just that. So I will remove the priorities for butter and cheese from the farmland and hope that they are no longer going to buy milk. So now let's see. They are harvesting, storing all of that in here. And now they are relaxing. This is a cauldron, right? It is a cauldron. We have the brewing station. We have the filtering tub. We have the cauldron. We have trellis. We have wooden block. We have barrels. The only thing they are lacking is a storefront, which they have in the marketplace. So I think we can officially say brewing seems to be bugged at the moment. I will check on that with the devs, and maybe it's fixed with the next update. I would guess so, if that really is a bug. And if I'm doing something wrong, I will show you in the next episode how you do it properly. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.